Everything is recorded to the cloud, and we are in the building.
Yo, 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 welcome to the Wild Rap Podcast. Wild Rap Podcast. I'm your host, Extra Profit, and got my boy with me, ACA, and we here talking about them playoffs, man. Trying to give a little update to
Yes.
that shit, man.
Oh yeah, update. I'm still in the tournament, even though I did not choose Atlanta to go as far as they did in the play-in. I lost that round because I did think that Atlanta or Charlotte was going to lose to who was it that they played in that second round of the play-in?
The Cavs.
Yeah, I really did think they was gonna, and they almost Atlanta almost lost. I don't know what happened in that game, but man, that was a good ass game, bro. I wasn't expecting Trey Young to pick up like that, bro. Like, yeah, he did his shit, man. He doing his thing.
Oh, yeah, shout out to Trey Young, man.
Oh, and I wasn't expecting what's the name to get knocked out either, bro. I wasn't expecting the who was it that got knocked out of the play-ins? I wasn't expecting New Orleans to pull that off either, bro.
Yeah. The Clippers getting knocked out surprised me, man. I was not thinking the Clippers was going to lose that soon.
Yeah,
But I mean, Paul George did not play in that game, so I mean they really ain't had no chance. You know what I mean? So, but salute to them. LA is nowhere in the playoffs, so
nah,
ain't
LA
no
is in
telling,
the
man.
playoffs. LA still in the playoffs.
No, they're not, bro.
You got Golden State,
That's not LA.
but it's still California.
Oh yeah, nah, yeah, that's different, man. But yeah, and so catching up on the games. Yeah, sorry, catching up on the games. The 76ers is up 2-0 on the Toronto Raptors, which I had Philly beating Toronto.
Yeah,
Um,
I said that could go either way.
but the thing I'm surprised about is their the thing I'm surprised about is them winning in spite of James Harden's play. He's not playing like I thought he would have been the star player going there, you know what I mean? But he's not even playing like a second option. And
James Harden.
Tyrese Maxey, the young player, has really been stepping up in that role of the Robin to Joel Embiid's Batman. You get a chance to check out any of that action, man.
I caught some of the highlights, man. Most of the games I fell asleep on, man, due to work and all that shit. But man, most of the games that I seen from the highlights, man, it's been some spectacular ball handling, spectacular playing. Like you see people actually putting up a fight. Warriors are doing exactly what I knew they was gonna do. Other than running with the underdog Nets, like I think I got a pretty good choice. Like my only downfall in this playoffs is running with the underdog Nets to pull it out.
Did you
That's
see that game? Speaking of the Nets, did you see the game them versus the Celtics?
no. I watched the highlights and they both was going in, bro. Like both teams was going in. They did. The Celtics did get that unvaxxed work. I will say that they got that unvaxxed work.
Yeah, Kyrie was definitely going off in that game. And they could have definitely won that game, but I really think that came down to Kevin Durant, man. Kevin Durant was uh very trash in that game, bro. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, I think he's one of the best players in the world, but he had a
That's
bad
my thing.
playoff game.
The thing about being the best player in the world and knowing you're one of the best players in the world is that the problem come in is that these players know that nobody in the league when they came in they knew that nobody in the league could guard them, could touch them, could do anything to them. Like couldn't do anything to these guys. Like Durant when he came into the league. Oh, Durantula, his wingspan is this 7 foot, and he got the handles of a guard. Like this man can't nobody in the league stop him. So he's not being as dominant as he know he should be. Same thing with LeBron James. Like I give that man hell about everything, but at the end of the day, he know he's not being as dominant as he could be or should be because he's not playing at that level. Like Durant is not playing at that level to like these people are going to be called the best in the future, but their ring count, can't prove that. Like how many rings do these guys have? Durant got what, 2, 3? LeBron got 3. Like, come on, man. Like for these guys, they're gonna be the best, worst, greatest players of all time, bro.
It's just a different league. The league evolves, man. It's just more about other things now. It's not old school. You just got to change with the times, man. It's just, you know what I mean? Different criteria are going to determine different goals, man. 20 years from now, they'll probably be saying LeBron is the GOAT, you know what I mean? So, and then 40 years from then, they'll probably say somebody else is the GOAT. So
It's gonna
it's
be
just
all
the,
about it's gonna be all about popularity. What I mean by this is that what I mean by what I said was that what I mean was us growing up, we was taught in the generations before us, we was taught to go out there, win a championship. Now it's all about who's the popular player that everybody want to see. And that's where the difference come in at because it's like for people
I,
our age, we know for people our age, we know that it's all about a championship. And that's the only thing that matters is winning the championship. Now with the way sports are going, like it's all a popularity contest now. Like if you're not LeBron James, if you're not Steph Curry, if you're not Durant or somebody of that caliber, Tom Brady, somebody of that caliber that people want to see on a daily basis, bro. Like if you're not in that bracket, then nobody really wants to see you. It's all about sports is all about a popularity thing now, man. And I hate that it done gotten there.
well, I mean, I, I agree with that somewhat, but I think that people still care about championships because I think that's why super teams is forming. But I mean, I think super teams is starting to die down now. But I think like that's what the creative super teams was the fact that people wanted a championship so bad and they
And
wasn't getting them
let's
by themselves.
let's clear the air. LeBron James and Durant were the first two to start super teams. Like most teams before them either had a big three or a big two. Like the super teams
The Boston Celtics,
still
man,
had a big three, bro.
The Boston Celtics did not have a big three before because KG came from Minnesota and Ray Allen came from Seattle. Who was a big three before them?
It was only KG, Ray Allen, and
Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce. Yes,
And yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's a big three. That's a super team.
that's what I'm saying. That's a big three. That's not a super team. A super team is LeBron James, goddamn Dwight Howard, the whole Lakers team. That's a super team. You
They
have
had
more
Rondo.
superstars.
They
That's what
had
I'm saying.
Rondo too. I'm
But
talking about Boston. Boston had
Rondo
Rondo.
didn't Rondo didn't come until that team was falling apart. After they three peat.
No, Boston was good. He was good for Boston when they first got together. He was playing defense and
Right, right. I'm not saying
he
nothing
knew how to
wrong with.
pass.
I'm not saying anything was wrong with Rondo, but
And
Rondo
he a Hall
came.
of Famer. And he gonna be a Hall of Famer.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Shout out to Rondo, but Rondo didn't come until them boys was starting to die down, bro. Like Ray Allen shooting percentage done went down. Like Kevin Garnett's like all them boys was old when Rondo came, man. Like yeah, they still had championships run in them, but them boys was old to keep up with Rondo, bro. Like
I mean, it
I'm
was
not
like
gonna
his rookie
consider
season
them.
or something like that.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not calling that a super team. I'm not calling. That's why I'm not calling that a super team, bro. Like Rondo was basically an amateur when he came into that team. Now, if
I'm just
Rondo,
saying. I understand. I think three.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but me personally, I'm just not considering that a super team.
Okay.
Like me personally, I'm not considered that. Like a
But
super
also,
team.
so how do you consider Miami a super team?
I didn't consider Miami a super
Are
team.
you talking about the Lakers?
Yeah, the Lakers. I never
Oh,
considered
okay,
Miami
okay,
a super team.
okay.
Miami,
All right.
only thing Miami had was LeBron James, Chris Bosh, and Dwayne Wade. That was a big three. Like that was a
Yeah.
big three. Like Durant and LeBron James are the ones who started these 4 to 5 superstars on the team. Like when LeBron went to the Lakers, he got 4 superstars. When Durant went to the Nets, well, when Durant actually went to Golden State, he was there with 3 superstars already. They already had their big three. Like Golden State already had their big three. He went to Golden State and made it a big four. Well, that's where you can start calling it a super team because they with Durant, that was a big four. And now Durant with the Nets, that's another big four, a big five. You see what I'm saying? So
You
it's like
said, yeah.
that was before they traded James Harden. You see what I'm saying? They had James Harden. You see what I'm saying? Like so the Nets like the super teams actually started with LeBron James and Kevin Durant. So it's like with that being said, it's like I can't really consider any super teams before them, bro. Like only thing I seen was big threes. You see what I'm saying? Like, and it's proven that these super teams does not work together. Like, shout out to the Nets for still sticking in there, but they got they got my hopes down, bro. They got my hopes down. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Well, I think Boston is looking more and more dangerous. So I think because I do see them. Do I see them beat? I see them beating the Nets. No, I had the Nets winning that series, but Boston could easily win that series too. And when I saw the way
that
that
was one of
Boston
the
played
ones.
defense,
That
when
was my bad for cutting you off. That was one of the games we say that could go either way, but um, we all want Boston to win that. But the way the shit looking, it looks like Boston's going to take it. But I don't know, bro. We done seen
I
it's
mean, it go either way. I mean, it was a one
right,
point game, so I don't think you know. I mean, that's not.
right.
And then Kevin Durant played a bad game, so it's like how many times Kevin Durant has a bad game? It's not many. So I mean, like if Kevin Durant, has any more 4 more points, 2 more points, they would have won that game. So it
Oh yeah, most definitely.
is,
I
you
think
know, what I
he
mean,
should have took that last shot though. I don't think Kevin
yeah. I mean, he made a couple clutch shots in the fourth quarter too. So I mean, like it just, he doesn't have it all together, but I mean, he wasn't the worst. But
right.
and then
Shout out to
Milwaukee,
Giannis, man.
yeah, I was about to say Milwaukee, man, is whooping on the Bulls just like I predicted, man. I think there's gonna be a sweep in
Oh yeah.
in
Oh
the
yeah, it's gonna
first
be a
round.
couple of sweeps in the first round.
I
It's gonna
just
be a
I
couple
just
of sweeps.
I don't see the Bulls just having a fight because if your best player is DeMar DeRozan and my best player is Giannis, I'm gonna I like my chances, bro, over there. And I mean I like DeMar
And
DeRozan, but
and let's not forget that right now the Bulls are injury prone. The Bulls are injury prone.
yeah. So I mean that I mean you got that going against you right there too. And then I mean I saw the game. Brook Lopez is just what I mean babying dudes out there. So it's like if you got Brook Lopez eating too, then I mean it's really not much you can do. That's one of the guys too, man. When I be thinking about big guys that I wish Charlotte would have got, well, for the cheap before people started really seeing their potential. He was definitely one of the guys. He was. Julius Randle was. Um, Roy Hibbert was too, but he. he came, but he was garbage. Yeah. I don't know what happened when he got here, but yeah, man. There's a few big guys out there that Charlotte should have picked up, man. But Milwaukee is going to be definitely running through Chicago, man. But shout out to Chicago for all they've done this season, man.
Oh yeah,
Y'all do, hope Lonzo come back healthy next year. If not, just come to Charlotte, bro. We got
Nah, don't come to Charlotte, bro. We ain't got you. Look how we did Cam Newton, bro. Look at how Charlotte did
you.
Cam
But
Newton.
that's a whole different organization. That ain't got nothing to
It
do with
does not matter. They both sponsored by Atrium. It does not matter. They are both sponsored by
ATM ain't making no damn
Don't
Atrium ain't the
come to
be all
Charlotte,
end all this shit,
bro.
bro.
Name
That's
name
one
name one
hospital.
shot. Name one player, football, basketball, hockey. It doesn't matter. Name one player that got injured and came back with a healthy career. Name one. Football,
Kevin
basketball.
Durant. Kevin Durant.
When Kevin Durant played for Charlotte.
Oh, you talking about a Charlotte player?
Yeah, name one Charlotte player that done got injured and came back fully healthy. 100%, no injury prone. Name one Charlotte player.
I mean,
Yeah, that's my point. Stay the fuck where you at. Don't come to Charlotte. They do not have doctors to heal you, bro.
I mean, what do you mean? Like, it's not people not want to stay here because they're getting hurt. It's just because Charlotte's a small market. They're not. It's not a big team. I mean, they're gonna be more. It's gonna be more opportunities in bigger markets, so they're not going to. They're not gonna
Oh,
want to stay here.
I understand that, but if you're already injured and you're injury prone, do not come to Charlotte because they're not going to help you with your injuries. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm.
Oh well, yeah, okay. I mean, I get but
Charlotte ain't the place for injury prone. Like if you come in, like look at the Bobcats when we had the Bobcats. Look at that whole starting lineup we had when we first got the Bobcats. Like all them boys was from North Carolina and all them boys was injury prone. Like
yeah,
so
and
like look at Cam Newton. Like most of the fault is on Cam Newton, but at the end of the day, like look at Cam Newton. Like his whole career could have been over if he'd have stayed in Charlotte. Like, and now he's back in Charlotte. So it's like, come on, bro. It's like Charlotte don't take care of their players. So like, you get injured, you might as well wrap your career up, bro. Like, because for one, you injury prone. For two, you got Charlotte on your ass in sports. Like, I haven't seen not one Charlotte team leave Charlotte and be successful with another team. Not too many of them, anyway.
well, you said you haven't seen one do that.
No.
Kimber Walker did that. He went when he went to Boston. They went to the Eastern Conference Finals.
And what happened?
They lost to LeBron.
Oh. That's what I thought.
But I'm saying that's successful, bro. If you ain't for a team for a player
That's
to
the
never
most
make it out
like
of the first round,
Kimber Walker was not injury prone. Let's get that out the
and
way.
they went 7 games with Cleveland, so it was like he
Hey,
was one
Kimber
game away from the
Walker.
final. Was
I'm talking about injury prone players. Kimber Walker
Kimber
was
Walker's injury? Kimber Walker is injury prone.
he was injury prone when he was with Charlotte.
Yeah,
From what injury?
his knees.
From college?
No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think he was injured in college, but I know
That's
he.
what I'm saying. He was injured in Charlotte, bro. Like he
But
said
that's not. I mean, that it wasn't because of Charlotte. It just a
no,
freak
it
thing
was
that happened on the court.
yeah, any accident can happen on the court. I'm not saying that Charlotte forced this man to have an injury. No, I'm just saying Charlotte don't take care of their players when they get injured. That's all I'm saying. Like, yeah, you had the best medical staff that Charlotte can provide, but at the end of the day, it ain't it ain't worth it, bro. Like, go to somewhere like Boston, Los Angeles, somewhere where they actually have the medical staff for you. Yeah, go somewhere like that, bro. Like Charlotte, I love Charlotte. It's my home city, but when it comes to sports and injury-prone players, it's a known fact.
So what? So I mean, if you're talking like that, you suggesting that Charlotte just stay trash forever then because we
No,
can't.
I'm not saying that.
How we gonna get any good players? How we gonna recruit any good players, man? If everybody think they get injured like that, bro.
I'm not saying that they get injured like that. I'm just saying like if you're already injured. If you're already injured, don't come to Charlotte because they're gonna make that injury worse than try to help you improve it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
Like I want to see the Ball brothers play together. You feel what I'm saying? I want to see us get some good ass talent, but I'm tired of us getting good ass talent and we don't do anything with it, bro. Like we just sit there and burn them niggas out of their contract and goddamn ship them on their way, bro. That's just Charlotte. It's Charlotte, bro. Like how long you think LaMelo Ball gonna be here before he realize if he want to be successful, he got to go somewhere else? Like keeping it all the way real. Like yeah, they
I
got
mean,
built around them right now, but how long it's gonna be before?
but if we keep building and developing him, bro, like why can you not like tough it out here? Why we can't put if we can put a team together that's making a run, why not, bro?
Right.
Miles Bridges is
This is the healthiest
is
basketball
hold
team.
on.
My bad.
Miles Bridges is agent is Rich Paul, man. You know, Rich Paul is LeBron's agent. You know what I mean? So they asked him about him leaving and stuff like that, and
Who
he
is
was
that
like Miles Bridges, like LaMelo's right hand man, like his favorite teammate. He's
now?
asking.
Now,
Wait, let me finish my thing. Let me finish my thing. So they asked him a statement, bro. He said that when he first came to Charlotte, it was winning 20 games, and then he was like, it was winning 30 games, and now they're winning 40 games. So he was like, no matter how it played out in the play-in, we still won, more games than we lost, and we're moving in the right direction. So there's something that's special here. We are going in the right direction. We have to just do more. We need a big man. But I'm just saying, like, if
bro,
this man's saying this, and this is LeBron's agent, LaMelo is his own man. Jay-Z came up to this nigga and asked him, bro, about staying in Charlotte, and this nigga told him, "I'm good, bro." He's like, "I'm good. I'm good where I'm at. I'm good where
now,
I'm at, bro."
now, this here is the best Charlotte team that we have ever had. This here is one of
I
the
don't know about ever, but it's the best we've had, like, in
since
the new generation.
Muggsy Bogues,
Yeah, this team not better than Muggsy Bogues, Alonzo Mourning, and
Larry Johnson.
Larry Johnson.
So, so with that being said, one big power forward or a big center would make a difference on a Hornets team. That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
And
that's
I
what I know.
and I can 100% agree to that because when I seen the highlights of the Hornets and the Hawks, like the main difference was just height, and like Charlotte is just lacking height, bro. And that's what's killing a lot of people in this playoffs, man. Is height. Like I see the game getting back to more of a inside game because of all the big men that's starting to come out, man. Like
But these big men, they also shooting the three too. So it's like it's just a new type of big man. You know what I mean?
right,
You
right.
can you can you can go at the big man now because you're not afraid because they can down do more than just back people down all the time.
And let's not get it confused. Most of these big men were power forwards before because like these aren't the average centers that you're used to seeing. Like you used to seeing like 7'6", 7'3", somewhere around in there for a center. So these are not an average height for a center that's actually doing. These are actually power forwards that they move to a center spot that's just playing like this, that's just playing as great as they are. So it's like with the slowness of a center, like you can easily replace that with a power forward, and that's what the NBA has done was replace the center with a power forward, and now you running two power forwards and a small forward, or you running three little men and two big men. Like it it all plays out. So like with you saying that this here is a new way of playing, then I totally agree.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because the original center, like a Shaq size, they can't keep up with this newer generation running up and down the court. And being defensive as they should be. Like they're not running up and down the court. So when you looking at the average center now, is actually a power forward, somebody that played power forward that they moved to the center position.
Yeah, no, you're right about that. You're right about that. I mean, it's becoming positionless basketball anyway. You know, what I mean, if you can play, then they're gonna find a spot for you, man. No matter what you what you know what they label you under the on the card and shit.
Right.
But
And with the
huh?
way the rules, I was saying, and with the way the rules have changed with the no contact rules and all that, man, like you can actually be 5'9" out here dominating as a point guard, bro. Like you really can be out here dominating as a point guard at 5'9" with the way the rules have been changed. Like it's hard, but you actually can go out here and do it. Oh, I want to say this too, man. Other day I was coming home from work and I seen a little kid with a basketball. And I was talking shit to him, like, bro, you can't play, you trash, you suck. Like I was just fucking with him. And he said, let's go to the court. I said, nah, bro, my knees bad. I can't hoop like that. But I did give him a word of advice, and this goes out to anybody that want to make it to the pros. If you're a basketball player, stop playing on concrete. Concrete is the number one leading cause of injuries in any type of professional sport, whether you're in middle school, high school, college, or the pros. If you're trying to make it in any of it, in any sports in basketball, stop playing on concrete and start playing in the gym. It will let your knees go a lot longer because when you land on concrete, it will fuck your knees up. I know too many basketball players that got injured from playing on concrete that had full ride scholarships to the pros. Well, not the pros, but to college. Had full ride scholarships to college to play basketball. And they fucked themselves up because they couldn't stop playing on concrete. So to any young person out there that want to play basketball, stop playing on concrete. It will fuck your knees up and you will not go as far as you wanted to go in life in sports. Just a word of encouragement to anybody that's trying to make it to the league.
All right, 10-4, 10-4. Well, speaking of the league, let's move on to the West Coast, man. The West Coast, the Phoenix Suns are
Phoenix
taking
doing
on
Phoenix doing the
New
same thing
Orleans.
I thought. Huh?
Huh?
You think New Orleans gonna beat the Phoenix Suns?
No,
No.
I said they're taking on New Orleans.
Oh yeah, yeah. New Orleans. They surprised me getting out of the playoffs. I thought without Zion that they was not going to get out, but Paul George put on a performance that is like none other, bro.
Yeah. The what you said? Who did?
Paul George, he played in the play-ins.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Paul George is the one who carried them. They waiting on
Wait, Paul George. They lost. They lost both games though.
New Orleans.
No, you saying Paul George? Paul George is on the Clippers.
Who is it that New Orleans that I forgot?
C.J. McCollum.
CJ McCullen. It wasn't him. Hold on.
Who? Brandon Ingram.
I think it was Brandon Ingram. Give me a second.
See if you can screenshot the what they up and shit. Give me 1 second.
Here you go right here. Last game was Clippers. Yeah, Paul George on the Clippers. Who was that? Yeah, that was Brandon Ingram that was playing. Brandon Ingram and CJ McCullough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Brandon Ingram. My bad. Paul George. I think Paul George played that game too, bro.
Paul George. I don't think Paul George played that game. That's why they lost. Yeah, Paul George didn't play.
Oh, that was Reggie Jackson. That was like But yeah, man, I don't man, that was another close game, bro. I think if they would have went like if the play in would stretch it out to the best of three, like to the best of three out of
Nah,
five.
that's too much. That's too
Think that's
much.
too much for a play in, bro? The best out of three?
Yeah, it should be so because I mean you already given like the ninth and 10th seeds an opportunity. You know, those like some of the bottom of the barrel teams, an
That's what
opportunity
I'm
to
saying.
still
Like,
get in the playoffs. So it's like you should you more teams are making the playoffs than not. 10 teams make the playoffs now, 5 teams don't. So it's like you got more teams making these events as opposed to not. And I don't think it should be like that. When playoffs start, it should be elite teams. It shouldn't be the majority of everybody and only a couple people don't make it. It should be at least half the people or less than that. You know what I mean? So now that we doing that, you know what I mean? It should just be a sudden death to give you that
no,
March
no, no,
Madness.
no. I'm saying like keep the playoff picture how it is, like number 10, number nine, number 10 slot. But let the 7 and 8, 9 and 10, let them play like the best two out of three. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying like let everybody
That,
in.
that that's and that's too much. That's too much basketball. That's not it. That's not even. You know, by the time you even get in the playoffs, you gonna fucking get
Hey, the
you
winner
know,
of that team, think about it, look at it like
uh,
this. The winner of that
you
team out
know,
of the
tight.
best of three, like the winner of the team out of best out of three, they gonna be hot going into their next game. While the number one and number two seeds are cold because they don't have anybody to play during those rounds.
But yeah, but I'm just saying how you think a hot 10 seed that just made the AFC got a real chance against a strong number one seed. No matter how
I'm
let's
not
say
saying
that
that they're gonna win the series. I'm saying that hasn't played, they're gonna win at least two, bro. But look at what just happened with the Hawks. Like, look what happened. Like, yeah. So it's hard to say. It's something new, but it's something that can also be worked out during the next lock during the next lockout.
hopefully ain't no lockout. I don't want no
Cause
lockouts.
it's like one and done. I like that, but it's like you really ain't get them a fight chance. You feel me, bro? Like if that's the case,
But
just
I mean, they shouldn't even have had a fighting chance in the first place, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like they should be lucky to even have this opportunity to be in a play-in. You know what I mean? Like if there
well
was no
instead of
play-in,
3 out of
Charlotte wouldn't.
5. How about the best 2 out of 3?
That's what you were saying. You were saying 2 out of 3,
No, I said 3 out of 5. Like best three
three
out of
out of five. That's definitely too
no,
much. But
no. What I'm saying is like if it's tied at 2, then you play that fifth game. Like go back to like yeah, go back like if you tied at 2, play that fifth game. Or if you win 3 straight, then it's a wrap.
I
Because
could see something like that happening, but I
I don't
wouldn't
see
agree
it.
with it,
I'm
bro.
saying like I mean I some people would, some people would. It all depends on how you look at it. Cause like if
And then
you
you risk
know
injury too, because what happens if one of your players get injured in that playing them extra games, and then you get into the playoffs. Now you down a player, bro. You gonna get extra spanked, man. Like, I don't know, bro. It's too many things, bro, to go into it, man.
oh yeah.
You got to really weigh your. I mean, I know it's gonna generate more money, but I don't know,
Right.
bro.
Right. But man, the NBA to figure it out. But who else, man? Oh, the Grizzlies and Timberwolves, man. I put it like this: if the Grizzlies does not get John Morant back soon, it's a wrap for
Wasn't John Morant playing?
them.
I could have sworn he played.
Let's look it up. Warriors, Grizzlies.
Well, the Timberwolves are up 1-0, man.
Yeah,
If
shut
they did that celebration. Anthony Edwards, man, his playoff debut dropped
yeah, John
36.
Morant.
Oh
John
yeah, John
Morant.
Moran had 32. Yeah, yeah, he played. He had a good game.
He just
You know
didn't.
what I mean? So,
He just didn't have no help that game. Like he needed just one more person scoring at
but
least.
Dylan Brooks had 24.
That's what I'm saying. He needed one more person to score like 20. Like if Desmond Bain would have picked out 20, like that would have helped them out because they didn't lose by much. Like they lost by 23.
That's 13.
Well, yeah, 13. My bad.
Um, but damn. Okay. All right, but I mean, I still think
It's
that's gonna
still
go
by
7.
it's
That's
being
gonna go 7 with
1-1.
the Grizz. I still got the Grizzlies. I
Yeah,
still
I'm
got the
still
Grizzlies.
going with the Grizzlies, man. But Minnesota looked it tough, man. Shout out to Greg
Oh,
Popovich.
they could definitely do a little Cinderella run, man. But I just,
The Cinderella
you know,
run
what I mean,
that I'm running with is the Nets, bro. I want to see Kyrie take off, bro. Like, he need to get out his feelings about being the Jordan of the team and just got down win this championship, bro. Like, like you gonna be everybody was in somebody's shadow. Hell, you can argue that Jordan was in Pippen's shadow, bro. Like, you can argue shit like that.
Joe, you can argue Jordan was in Pippen's shadow.
Yeah,
Nah, you
but
can't argue
you
that.
both got 6 rings. How many
Nah,
rings?
nobody can argue
Jordan
that.
would not have 6 rings without Pippen.
That's the only thing. But there no you said in his
Pippen would
shadow
not
though.
have 6 rings without Jordan.
Yeah, that's the difference between saying help somebody, you in somebody's shadow.
That
Jordan,
is true.
Jordan
That
is
is true. But like it's like, bro, everybody's in somebody's shadow at one point in time, bro. Like either you gonna create a shadow or you gonna be in somebody's shadow. And Kyrie has had many opportunities to step up and create his own shadow, bro. Like
I think he's doing it.
yes, now he is, but like before, like we need that unvaxxed Kyrie that's just giving a shimmy to niggas and just that halftime 3-pointer that he hit for the buzzer beater, bro. Like we need that Kyrie all 4 quarters if that Cinderella story is going to if that Cinderella story is going to take off. And we also going to need a 1 KD, like the KD that was with Golden State. Like we need that KD to come out and take over, bro. Like we need Durantula, not KD. I'm sorry, we need the Durantula. We do not need KD. If
You
that
know,
Cinderella story is going to take off,
but you know what the Nets really need is better defensive coaching, man. Because I mean, I don't think Steve Nash is like. I think he was a
he
great
only
player
knows
when he played, but he's not gonna. He didn't know about defense when he was in the league,
that's
and
what
I
I'm
can tell by
saying,
that. You
bro.
know what I mean? So
Hey, we only
his team is all about running guns, shooting them up, and
right.
that's the same thing the Nets do. And it's like you gotta understand you when you're going against the number one defense in the league that and they was whooping teams, they was blowing out teams towards the end of the season. They're probably the hottest team right now going into the playoffs is the Boston Celtics. So it's like
True.
you can't just you know what I mean you can't take them lightly. The defense they put on KD was something man, I ain't seen that much pressure on that man before. You know what I mean? So
And now
it's
that
scary, man.
KD is older, it's like how does he deal with that defense? Because like you said, like I was gonna say it to myself that we only know Steve Nash for being an offensive player. Like that's all we know Steve Nash to be is an offensive player, and their offense, the Nets' offense is down pat. It's not their offense that they got to work on. Like you said, it's their defense that they need to work on. But man, this year, man, like I say, this here could be a toss up year for NBA. Like I say, the Suns is doing what I thought they was gonna do. the Bucks. Like everybody's doing what I thought.
We talk about the Utah and Dallas. Utah and Dallas.
Oh
I
man,
think that I
that's
think
the
they
only
actually
series
split.
that's tied. That is the only series that's tied. Utah and Dallas.
I think that's gonna be a good series right there. Luca didn't even play the game that they won. I don't think he's played in either game. So they got an uphill battle. I don't think they're gonna beat Utah without Luca, but uh, I don't know how long Luca's gonna be out. But if we can get him back sooner or later, then Dallas can definitely win that series. But they're gonna need Luca to win that series.
Most definitely, most definitely. As when I chose that game, I say, man, that game could go either way. But I went with the number one, well, the top seed in that game, and hopefully, the Mavericks can pull that off, man. But like I say, man, that game could go either way, man. I don't know, that game could go either way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Um,
Then the Warriors and the Nuggets.
oh yeah, the
The
Warriors.
Joker, the Joker got ejected last game, man. He got ejected, man. Got into it with the ref. I guess over no call, man. But Draymond's been putting the defense on Joker, man. And
Yeah, if
he's not.
Draymond is back, it is a wrap for the whole West Coast, bro. I'm sorry to say that. Draymond back at 80% or 100%, it is a wrap for the whole West Coast, bro. I'm sorry. Like my Cinderella, one of my Cinderella teams is gonna take it, and my Cinderella teams was the Warriors and the Nets. I'm sorry, bro. Like I
And I mean
said,
that's possible. That's definitely possible.
like I
People
said,
people forget the only reason that the Warriors have not been on top is just been injury after injury for the last couple of years. You know what I mean? So and Durant parting ways too. So it just a lot happened, but now they're back in full effect, and they got a young bull in Jordan Poole, and they got Andrew Wiggins. You know what I mean? They got some good role players, solid role players around them. They got a nice deep bench. They can do what they need to do, man. Steph came off the bench, dropped 30. You know what I mean? So that should tell you right there. You know what I mean? The Warriors will be dangerous, and I'm ready to see. I know they're gonna have to see the Suns. I just know they're gonna have to cross paths. So I don't know if that's gonna be I don't know if there's gonna be a second round of uh, Western Conference Final matchup, but that's gonna be
that's
a
gonna
good.
be a Western Conference final.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna take. I'm gonna still take the Suns in that, but I think that's gonna be a good series.
Um,
The
I've
Suns
already
hungry.
I already said that the Suns is beating anybody that they play, and the hardest team that they're gonna have to play is the Warriors. And if they end up playing the Warriors, I did say the Suns was gonna lose that match.
All right.
But far as the Nuggets and Warriors, I got the Warriors winning that one with Draymond. I said that if the Warriors got 80% Draymond, it's a chance they'll take that game at five. If they got 100% Draymond, they were going to sweep. So the Warriors is going to be the team to look out for, man. Like if they get past, if Ja Morant does not come back, man, the West belongs to the Warriors. I'm sorry. That's what I'm rolling with coming out of the Western Conference Finals. Like I want the Suns to take it. Like they've been fighting for it for years. I want the Suns to take it. They've been fighting for it for years, but with an experienced team like Golden State, it's gonna be hard. That's gonna be a dogfight, bro. That's gonna be a dogfight.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Gonna be a definite dogfight.
And I think that's it right now for the round. So we got the Heat and Atlanta tonight, game two. Who you got?
I'm taking the Heat. I already said Heat sweeping whoever they play.
What's your score? What you predicting the score?
I don't do score predictions, but if I had to, I say it's a repeat, bro. I say
With the
it's
same exact score?
not the same exact score, but they beat them by that many points or something similar. Like I said,
All right.
I got the Heat and the Suns sweeping whoever they play in the first round. I already said that.
I definitely don't have it being that close because I mean that big of a blowout because Trey Young was 1 of 8 from the field or 1 of 12 from the field or something like that. And I'm like, bro, I just don't. That's like KD's game. Like I don't see him doing that again. You know what I mean? So it's like if he has any type of game, if he has 20 points, 25 points, 30 points, whatever he normally does, that game is I think it's going to be a lot closer. I'm going to predict. I'm throwing out there. I think it's going to be 108, 108, 103, Miami Heat. Yeah.
That's reasonable. Like I say, I don't like putting numbers on it. I ain't good at that. Like saying, oh, they gonna win, but I don't know. I don't be choosing like I got the Heat winning. That's all I know. But if I was to say the point spread, I say Heat by at least 10 to 15. Like they winning by 10 to 13 points.
All right. And Timberwolves Grizzlies is tonight as well. Who you got in that?
Oh man, Minnesota is up one. If Grizzlies play at home, I'm going Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies are playing at home.
I'm going Grizzlies. I don't think John Morant liked that loss. I don't think he liked that loss, man.
I'm going Grizzlies as well.
I
I'm
think
going Grizzlies as
they
well.
won one series.
But the Timberwolves got a nice squad. I think Timberwolves gonna get one at home. I think it's gonna be a good series. But I'm gonna take the Grizzlies over the Timberwolves. I'm probably gonna take it.
I say that'll be a 5 point
Uh,
game within 5 points. That's all I can give you within 5 points.
I do 115, 113, man. Last second shot, somebody's bricking, bro. It's not like the shot to win the game. They bricking that shot, bro. That's what I'm going with, bro. The Pelicans and the Suns is tonight as well. I think we both taking the Suns on that one.
Yeah, I'm taking the Suns, bro. If that come out 1-1, then the Suns can hang it up and just go ahead and let the Warriors take everybody out. Bro. I'm sorry. Like,
I'm predicting blowout on that, bro.
yeah, man.
120 to 101, bro. 120, 101.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big blowout. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Like, is your boy playing tonight?
Who?
Is I don't think he playing tonight. They center. What's your boy name? Play for Duke
Who's center what team?
Pelicans.
You talking about Valanciunas?
No, he didn't play, so I guess he's still out with his injury. Um,
Who? Oh, you talking about Zion?
yeah,
Oh, they're not bringing him back, bro. He
mm,
said he ready. He ready. But they're not bringing him back this year.
so his injury was that bad.
I think he just. I think he's trying to leave New Orleans. So I think he wants to play. I think the organization don't want him to play. So now he's just like bump it.
They signed him to a hell of a contract, bro. And to get rid of
Yeah,
him,
but
that'd be the worst thing that they ever did. Like, if
oh, he's leaving. I think he's gonna. I think he's really gonna try to go to New York and play with his teammates Cam Reddish and Barrett. They're both in New York, so those is Duke. That's just Duke alumni. So I think he's gonna try to work his magic to get up there. And he's already expressed interest of playing in New York before they was even on the team. So
To the Knicks or the Nets?
He wants to go to the Knicks. Yeah. I mean, that's star
Bro,
power if
come
you
to
get
Charlotte,
Zion.
bro. Come to Charlotte. Fuck all that shit I said about the health shit. Just come to Charlotte, bro. We better than the Knicks. Just come to Charlotte.
Bro, you just talked to he's definitely somebody who that's gonna stay on the
Hold
radar.
up,
Now you
hold
just
up.
talked all that shit about the injury. Now you
I
gonna throw the
said that.
game. So
I
you should have
said
said
that.
that.
I said that, but nigga, the Knicks, the Knicks.
But I mean, it's gonna be like Duke. It's like him going back to Duke again, bro, because he's gonna have his squad with him. So it ain't gonna feel like the Knicks. It's gonna feel like Duke to him.
The Knicks. We talking about the Knicks.
But you think about it, any team that brings relevancy back to the Knicks is gonna be like legendary, bro. Like when they thought the Knicks was doing something last year, bro, they thought they was
That
going crazy.
bro, what, bro? That's every time they do good, but like, how often do the Knicks does good?
But that's what I'm saying. If you get a Zion, maybe you will do good. So
Ain't they
you
had a
got to.
salary cap to get Zion?
They probably, I don't know. I don't keep up with the Knicks like that. So I don't even want to.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He want to go to the Knicks. The Knicks with him on the Knicks.
But I'm just saying, if those two players was in, well, I just think he wanted to go to New York. I just think he likes New York.
If he goes to New York, I pray that he goes to Brooklyn. That's where he needs to be. He needs somebody to.
He's not gonna go to Brooklyn. I
If he
promise
don't
you
go
that.
to Brooklyn, if he doesn't go to Brooklyn, I hate to say it, and I don't want him to go there while he's there. But Los Angeles, bro, like I don't see Zion actually anywhere else but the Knicks. Anywhere else but the Knicks. I'm sorry.
You gonna say yeah? I tell you, bro. Give him 2 years. I promise you're gonna see him in the Knicks uniform. Promise
In a Knicks uniform.
you. In the next and then bold prediction and within the next 2 years, I think it'd be less than that. Zion Williamson will be a New York Knick.
I would rather,
Boom.
I would rather him go to Boston before he goes to the Knicks.
Hey, the heart wants what it wants, man. But
That's
yeah, man.
Yeah, he another wasted career, bro. Like Duke, I don't know what it is about Duke sending niggas to the league and they just waste their career away, bro. Like name one championship went Duke player, bro, that won a championship in the NBA. It ain't too many.
A Duke player that won a championship. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like a successful Duke player, you had a bunch of you had who was it? Reggie Miller, like.
Reggie Miller didn't go to Duke, did he? I don't think Reggie Miller went to Duke.
Uh, but we just know that none of the Duke players, nobody that ever played for Duke has a ring that I know of. That I know of. In this,
Yeah, I just
since
can't think of
since
it.
since the '90s, no Duke player has came to the NBA and won the championship. If they have, they was on the bench. Like they really weren't doing that. So it's
Yeah,
like for him to go to New York, bro. Like I would rather him to go to Orlando before he go to New York.
nah, that would have been nice too. That would have been nice too.
Like
But
Knicks, bruh. I don't even think Spike Lee got faith in the Knicks anymore,
I don't know.
bruh.
Spike Lee don't lost faith. Then ain't shit. You might well hang it up, sell the team.
I think Spike Lee done lost faith in the Knicks, bruh. Come on, man. Come on,
Uh-uh.
man. We talking about the Knicks. Like, I don't even hear New Yorkers talking about the fucking Knicks, bruh.
Oh, because they saw the fallout after Trey Young killed their ass last year.
No,
They
no,
shut
no,
the
no, no,
hell
no,
up.
no, no, no.
They
Bruh,
was talking last year, bro. They was talking.
I have yet to heard a New Yorker scream the Knicks. Like, New
I
Yorkers
need to
don't.
put.
I don't know New York. Like now, don't get it twisted. You got some New Yorker, but you got some New York Knicks fans. But every New Yorker that I done met from New York, who's a basketball head, they run with the Nets, bro. Like nobody liked the Knicks, bro. Like
No. No, yeah, nah, you tripping there, bro. If you go to New
every
York, bro,
market that I
there's
know, bro,
more,
does
there's
not have.
more, there's more, there's more. If you,
I
you
know it's
talking,
more
you
Knicks
talking,
fans than Jet. I mean,
yeah,
I
I
know
about to
it's
say
more
you.
Knicks fans than Nets, but everyone that I've met, you missing the keyword. Everyone that I've met has been like a Nets fan. My bad, bro.
Oh yeah, no, you good, man. Uh, all that topic, man. When
Oh, 1 second, bro. That's the intermission right here.
oh, okay, okay. This video is being sponsored by
Unique A rapper, Unique A.
shout out to Unique A, man. Shout out to Unique A. Working on some stuff, bro. It's definitely coming out, man. One of the latest artists out here, and we're going to have a lot of things coming your way, man. We gotta get her on the show, man. Have her talk about some shit too, bro. She was good. But y'all also go check that interview out on YouTube, man. The Unique A interview with hold on. The Unique A interview with George Truly, you know what I mean? Pulled up on it, in the South, man. Got it popping. Fire interview out now. Go
Oh,
check it out. Extra Pop YouTube.
and
Subscribe to the channel.
Damn, slow that bit down, Zo.
The Midas touch. Midas touch.
Lil' bitch, I be active, he eating like bacon. My shooters do practice, we ain't go to statin'. My niggas be flexing, your niggas be hating. My diamonds are reckless, today I'm go platin'. I fuck up the city, my niggas gon' make it. The hardest little rapper, it ain't no debating. Put on for my city, so fuck your little statement. I hit it so good, he buy a Mercedes. Fuck what you saying, lil' bitch, I'm the greatest.
Yeah, and I'm a real king in the flesh. And I don't need a jewel on my neck. Go get her, I slide for a check. She in love, my voice get her wet. Ooh, I drip like a flood, drown in it. She be losing her mind when I'm down in it. Welcome to the life of a rock star. New coupe with the leather, make them look hard. Can't touch me, I don't even need a bodyguard. How you do all that talking and still fraud? How I do all this winning and still independent? Still keep it trill, King Joseph been winning. One time for the real, what's poppin', let's get it. If you talking millions, I can get with it. Ooh, yeah, and I can get with it.
Yeah, and I can get with it, yeah. I can get with it, little nigga, you know I'm a bitch. I'm taking off like I'm a misser. I do my little dance, I be jigging. Got the city on lock cause they with it. Putting on for the rock, can you dig it? Yeah, I'm going up like a pigeon. I told y'all we'll make it and listen. Check the stats, yeah, we win it. So cute that he throw me the digits. I'm making hits like a legend. Yeah, you already know what it is. Rock Hill, South Carolina, born and raised. Next up, let's get it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I'm gonna switch topics, man. Get to the top of this battle. You know what I mean? What we known for that battle rap shit, man. I noticed that the Kings and Queens, huh?
oh, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Make
I,
me.
I noticed I was planning on pulling up to the Kings and Queens event, man. It said the shit is sold out. I'm mad. I'm mad. I might just pull up, bro, outside before the event, bro, just to, mingle with y'all, the battle rappers, man. Try to shoot some footage, man, for the podcast, bro. That shit would be kind of nice, man.
Oh yeah,
So,
we can pull up at parking lot.
I mean, it's gonna be at the Music Factory, so I mean, shit, we could be doing, I mean, it's some shit to do up there, bro. Just to get out the house and shit, but.
No niggas be scouting tickets at the music factory too.
Oh yeah, yeah. If y'all can't make it, bro, shoot. You know what I mean. Shoot me a DM. We'll make something happen, bro. I need to be in the building that night, bro. Jazz versus Geech is gonna be fire.
Most definitely, bro.
But
What time is it supposed to start?
I should start early. I should start like I think 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock or something like that. But
I think it's gonna start like around 5, like how I did the last time. Cause I don't know.
I don't know. I remember when I saw it, I was like, damn, like I felt like it was cutting into my work. Or I was gonna it's starting as soon as I get off of work or something like that. But I don't know. I don't know. Either way, man, we'll check it out. But this should be lasting hours. But
Yeah.
also, man, speaking of the battle rap, man, shout out to my boy Javelli, man. Shout out to my boy Javelli. Just had a battle drop recently with I can't What's the opponent's name?
Uh,
I can't think of his name. But it seemed to be a little controversy.
I got it pulled up. Oh man, before you get into the subject, bro, shout out to Javelli, man. Like Javelli is the first person that put us on with our video production, man. Like he didn't put us on, but he did give us the opportunity to like record events for him and stuff. So shout out to Javelli for doing that, man. Like I say, bro, like it's nothing against the league or anything. It's just that we had to step back and like establish ourselves and who we are. You feel what I'm saying, bro? Like we had to establish ourselves and who we are. So shout out to Javelli, man. Like that's my bro from long ago. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Yeah, man.
Drops versus Javelli, man. This is
Yes, Drops.
controversial. This is a controversial battle to where this here is a controversial battle to where in a slick way. I've been watching this battle all day, man, trying to hear exactly what Drops was saying, and it was a dope battle. And with that dope battle, man, it was some words said. And before we actually get into it, because you know this is up my alley. Like before we get into this,
Now, wait, before we actually play that footage, man, who'd you have winning the battle? Did you watch the whole battle?
yeah, I watched the whole battle, and to be honest, it wasn't a serious battle at all, in my opinion. It wasn't a serious battle, in my opinion. Javelli definitely won, but it's hard to call because it was a one rounder, and it's hard to call one rounders. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And
I had Javelli winning too.
like I watched the battle. Both of them came with jokes. Really, like I don't think either one of them really came serious with bars. But after I heard, man, let me play the video.
Yeah, play it. Screenshot the shit. Screenshot.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I'm about to screen share this. I got it started right where the controversy begins at, or that everybody's making a controversy about. So y'all be prepared, man. Javelli versus Drops. Y'all finna get see what we talking about.
She need a freshman. Say you sophomore than you should be, junior. She's senior week, so we skip. Now don't be surprised, cause the rules different. I've been nice. He incite, we incite. Big riots, the blick high and the stick extended. It's insight. The insight, something don't sit right in his gut, feeling it. Talk in his head, it was insight. I can tell he's sweet. Oh, damn. What? Talk your shit. Tell he's sweet. Hey yo, what you ain't sweet, you bitch? Eat a dick. You look like you about to go, oh hello, a hinga you sweet as shit. I can tell you.
Just in case y'all didn't hear
Where
it.
I'm from, we go ham over bread, but they won't let us eat. If I don't get the cheddar, we get the sub. Pick it up, bow. Now his head looking like deli meats. Javelli, please. Javelli, please. Don't worry a bit about the arm I'm aiming. Be you sweet as shit. I can. Something don't sit right in his gut, feeling it. Talk in his head, it was insight. I can tell he's sweet. Oh, damn. What? Talk your shit. I can tell he's sweet. Hey, yo. What, you ain't sweet, you bitch? Eat a dick. You look like you about to go, oh, hello, a hinga you sweet as shit. I can tell you.
What? Oh, man. I'm trying. You know what I mean? When I'm hearing that, I'm
I
trying
hear
to hit
it.
hard as hell because I'm trying to make out what the fuck he's saying. But it really sound like you know what I mean.
He said,
He
nigga,
slid that in there.
he slid nigga in there. He said, now, let me clarify this. And no, he did not say Paul Javelli a nigga. He said, you look like you about to say, nigga. Like, yeah, he played that whole role, bro. Like, let's watch that again, bro. Like, regardless if he called him a nigga or not, like it shouldn't have been said, but yes, he did slide that in there real sweet. And to clear the air, a word in Georgia. So I can't express I can't express enough the racism. Man, we're gonna get into it, but man, here you go again, y'all. Y'all listen to it, man. Now just to clear the air, to clarify, he did not call him a nigga. But he did slide it in there on the slick tip. Like if I was Javelli, I'd have hit him because I'm the type of battle rapper that pays attention to everything that somebody is saying. So let's hear that again, bro.
The stick extended its insight. The insight, something don't sit right in his gut, feeling it. Talk in his head, it was insight. I can tell he's sweet. Oh, damn. What? Talk your shit. I said I can tell he's sweet. Hey, yo. What, you ain't sweet, you bitch? Eat a dick. You look like you about to go, oh, hello, a hingy nigger, you sweet as shit. I can tell he's sweet. Hell, where I'm from, we go
Need to hear that one more time, bro.
There's just one more. It's
tell he's sweet. Oh, damn. What? Talk your shit. I can tell he's sweet. Hey, yo. What, you ain't sweet, you bitch? Eat a dick. You look like you about to go, oh, hello, a hingy nigger, you sweet as shit. I can tell.
I'm trying to make out
No, I'm
what's
gonna tell you exactly what he said. He said, "You look like you about to go, hello, my nigga." Like you know how we greet people. Like, what's up, my nigga? How you doing, my nigga? Like, yo, my nigga. Like the way he did it, he tried to DJ it up, and he slid it off rip. He slid it in there, bro. Like,
you know
but
like
he didn't have no words after hell. Like, oh, you about to go, hello, my nigga Igor. My like, yeah, he slid that in there, bro.
you ever seen Super Troopers? You ever seen that movie?
No.
It's just about these dumbass state troopers or whatever, man. It's a little stupid cop movie, whatever. But there was a scene where they pulled these guys over and they was daring the guy to see how many times he can say meow to the person they pulled over without them noticing. And so when he goes up to him, he starts talking to him. He's like, you know why I pulled you over today? Man, get off the car. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like he's just throwing it in there like real subliminal where they not catching it. And I'm
that's
like,
exactly what dude just.
that's what it gave me like feeling like is did your friends dare you to do that, bro? Like what were you thinking, bro? Because I mean, like, I'm just seeing nothing but brothers in there, man. You know what I mean? You could have really put yourself in dangerous territory down there, bro, saying that.
In an environment that he's in, for nobody to catch that, it's like,
yeah, nobody caught that, man.
that's what that going back to what I be saying about battle rap. People don't pay attention to battle rap. People don't listen for bars. They just want to hear something catchy and it catches on. So they ignore the actual bars. like that's what I be going back to. Like when I be speaking on people when like the battle raps that we go to, I'm like, bro, that nigga wasn't saying nothing hard, bro. Like listen to what he be saying. Like, oh, in the building it sounds so amazing, but are you actually catching what somebody's saying? Are you actually listening to what this person is saying? Can you bring back something that this person was saying in a battle? You feel me, bro?
Well,
And
I mean, I think with Javelli, the type of battle rapper that's going to be a rebuttal rapper, so he's going to listen to what you're saying. But I think if he's going first, because I believe he went first that battle, so I'm like,
yeah,
if he's
Belly
going
did go
first,
first.
then you know what I mean. Once I spit my round, I don't really care what you say. I don't really got to hear what you guys say because I done my job. So I'm just probably just checking out, bro. And I'll listen to it back later because you don't want to damn be getting caught, you know, catching a feeling for over something that hit you in a bar or something like that. Now, if you get a bar, you might want to give him his credit, his just do if that shit hit hard. But if something like really hurt you, you don't want to let that shit show. So sometimes you just
But
you
that
numb your
wasn't a
you numb
bar.
your shit out.
That wasn't a bar that really hurt him. You see what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
no, I'm not saying. I'm just saying like his whole round, he's probably just in and out. You know what I mean? Like he's not listening. Not saying that hurt him, but just saying his whole round ain't got shit on mine, so I ain't got to hear shit you got to say. So
that is true.
I'm
But at
just
the same
ignoring. You know what I
time,
mean?
you should still listen to what that man's saying because like with all those black people in there, man, for him not to get stomped out at an event like that, bro, like
But
shit.
this is my thing. Shit, he had got stomped out though, bro, because like battle rap is that's the whole problem with battle rap, bro. Like battle rap can't get to the levels it needs to because we're always quick to swing over something that's
No,
said,
no, no,
you
no,
know,
no,
on
no,
that
no, no, no.
stage.
I'm not saying swing over something that you feel disrespected on. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. Like, oh, somebody calling you a bitch, you can let that go. But when a white person calls you a nigger in the middle of a
But you say he didn't call him a nigga though.
he didn't, but just saying the word off GP, bro. Just for a white person to say the word off GP in a room full of black people, bro, it's like no, bro, like no, no.
Well, so let me ask you, if that same crowd, everybody in that crowd is at Lil Wayne concert or whatever, and they're all rapping the lyrics, and he says it within the lyrics, how should they react to that?
I mean, like if I'm at a Lil Wayne concert, I'm hitting whoever white next to me that said it, bro. Like, bro, fuck if it's a lyric with me.
Ah. Shit,
Fuck if it's a Lil Wayne concert or not, bro.
man,
Like,
listen, I just,
like a white woman, white man, I don't care. Don't play with me like that, bro. Like,
but are they playing with you? Are they just vibing to the
I don't
music,
give
bro?
a fuck if it's I wouldn't give a fuck if Jesus Christ himself told them to say nigga, bro. Don't say that shit in front of me, bro, because you finna get knocked the fuck out. Like, no, bro. Like, I don't care about how much the times has changed, bro. Like, that goes back to what I've been saying is that the racism in America, bro, like you done heard me stress this out too many times. Like during the George Floyd incident, like you done heard me speak on that many of times. Like for us to get the only justice was this man going to jail and no like rights for us, like no protective rights for us, like the Asian law, hate law, bro. Come on, man. That was a slap in the fucking face, bro. So like until we get some type of reparations for this shit, bro, no white person, no, you can't say that shit, bro.
We not getting no reparations. You see, I waiting for reparation.
When we stop living in slavery, bro, that's when like I could say I don't give a fuck, but like
I'm
we're
just saying
still oppressed and we're still slaves.
God broke, bro, because they're not gonna give you that. They're not gonna give you that shit, bro. Like don't nobody need to be waiting for no government to be giving them the handout, bro. Because
Oh
I'm
no,
telling
I'm not saying we should wait for a handout, but at the same time, bro, nah, racism is still alive and well, bro. No, like
But I'm just saying, we got the money to fund wars. We got the money for pandemic funds. We got the money to damn ship overseas. We got money to damn loan other countries. So it's like the money's there. They're just not gonna give it to us. So
And I'm not making it a money thing. I'm not asking for money. Let's get that out the way now. I'm not asking for money from the government. I'm just asking, like the same way they got an Asian hate law, give us an African American hate law. You see what I'm saying? Like that's all I'm asking for. Like I'm not saying give us money 40 acres and a mule. I'm not saying that. You can work and get that. That's like I believe you can work and get that. But as far as laws to protect black people and to see us as human beings, like make those laws. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all
my
I'm stressing out.
my thing is the people that are putting this stuff in place like that for us to even want that type of law is old white men. And the same people that's running the White House and the Oval Office is old white men. So it's like you gotta understand, like until that changes, and I ain't talking about Barack Obama. I'm talking about when it really changes. You know, what I mean, I'm not disrespecting Barack Obama. Like, don't get me wrong, but I'm
Hey,
just saying.
let's clear the air. Barack Obama was not the first black president. Let's clear the air on
Well, yeah, I ain't getting into all that, but I'm just saying, you know, is going to take a real change for us to get something like that. It's not going to just be the same, 60-year-old man, 70-year-old man, you know what I mean, that's going out there, not giving a damn. Like we need, like, I mean, it's we just need a shake up. We need a shake up. You know what I mean? Trump shook some shit up and it fucked with people. But I mean, like at the end of the day, change is good sometimes, bro. Like just saying, I ain't saying you got to bring him back, but I'm just saying like somebody
that.
that's
Bring that
mold. Y'all keep putting the same mold of politician in the office, but then complaining about what's in the White House, and it's like that doesn't make any sense. We had to at some point we gotta be like, why we keep going to the store buying these damn you know big ass burgers, big ass shakes, knowing that shit ain't healthy for us, but we buy the same shit every day. But we talk about I need to go on a diet. I need to get that salad. I need to get that salad. But every time I'm in front of that burger, I'm gonna get that burger. You know what I mean? Like it just you defeating the purpose. You wasting air, you wasting breath. You know what I mean? If you want to change up, you really gotta change up. And I ain't talking about voting for the opposite nigga. Oh, I'm not going from Democrat to Republican. I'm talking about a dude that's really for the people. Somebody that's not backed by $1 million corporations, not backed by pharmaceuticals or tech companies. I'm talking about somebody that's from the people standpoint. You know what I mean? Somebody's got to be willing to be a martyr for the people because it's dangerous treads trying to damn run the country as an independent person. You know what I mean? So it's like you got to be able to damn withstand them shots, bro, and stand for what you believe in. You know what I mean? Some of these independent dudes that have a good value, they get brought out, they get threatened, they get extorted, you know what I mean? They get blackmailed out of running because they don't want to. That's less votes for the two Democrat Republican. Really, they're gonna be putting the same things in place.
And I want to add this too. Shout out. Now, I did not support him. I do not support what he say or does, but shout out to Donald Trump for being the first independent to sneak into one of these parties and actually pull off a presidency because he didn't give a fuck about what the Republicans did. He didn't give a fuck about what the Democrats did. Long as he exposed a lot of shit, man. Like he brought a lot of shit to the attention of the people, bruh. And yeah, he got a lot of hate while he was in office, but if you actually look at what he did, like when he started deporting motherfuckers and started bringing business back to the Americans, like that shit, like what he was doing, like Kanye West. Oh, why Kanye West in the White House? Well, if you listen to the interview, what he was talking about with Donald Trump, like he was talking some serious shit. It was just the media that was behind it, tried to make it sound all bad, like we don't need it. But the whole time, we needed that shit because why? All of our jobs was being outsourced to other countries, like Nike, like they was being outsourced to Asia. Like all of our major companies is being outsourced that could bring jobs to America is being outsourced to other countries instead of in the United States. So it's like, man, fuck what the media tried to make that man sound like. That man was actually trying to help America out, bro. Like low key, he was trying to help America out. Like, I'm just saying, like, look at what Trump did in that office, man. Like, he kept a whole nother war from starting after a war was already in place. You see what I'm saying? Like, after a war had already ended, he kept another war from starting. Like, this war that's going on now, he was preventing that from happening while he was in office, bro. Like, he really was preventing that while he was in office. So it's like this man, this man really was like low key like exposing some shit, man. Like this man really showed y'all like that it's not the president who has power, it's the people with money. Like this man is from one of the richest families in America. So it's like he showed us like if you don't have money, you don't have any power. And that sparked a fire up under Americans to want to make their own money, to want to do their own thing, to be independent. Like, say what you want about him, but he sparked a fire up under Americans to be more independent than relying on Republicans and Democrats to solve our issues. Like he started something, and it's up to us to goddamn follow through with that shit, man.
Oh no, that's true. That's true, man. That's true. But the only time we'll tell, you know what I mean, if you want to change, you do something about it. If y'all comfortable where you at, just keep doing what you're doing. But yeah, I'm probably gonna get ready to go ahead and wrap this up, man. Ready to wrap this up. But you know, stay tuned. We still coming with more of the playoffs, man.
Well, we wrap this up, bro. How do you feel about white people using the word nigga, bro, in this day and
You said
age?
what?
I say before we close this out, how did you feel about white people using the word nigga in this day and age?
I feel like it, you know, I don't think it should be accepted, but at the same time, I'm not one of those people like if I hear the word, I'm just gonna knock you out or try to go swing on you or whatever. I gotta really process stuff, and I you know what I mean, like I'm one of the people like okay if we talking or whatever, and then you just be like, you know what I mean, my nigga, I'm be like nah, we ain't doing that, But if we at a concert and a J. Cole concert, Kendrick Lamar, whoever, bro, and they say nigga and the deuce and they rapping with them, like I'm not tripping off of that, because at the end of the day, you know, music is so repetitious and it sticks in our head to the point where it's like you just, you know what I mean, like it's sticking in our head more than facts and knowledges that's in the books. You know what I mean? So it's like
I got a good example of that. The other day I was at work and like we listen to music at work, like whatever we want to listen to. And one of the managers just happened to rapping a song. And like every part where they said nigga, he would bleep himself. You see what I'm saying? So it's like if they doing that during the song, then like why not at a concert? Like I don't give a fuck.
yeah, I get that too. I get that too. Like you can definitely choose to do that. And I mean, if I'm doing it with that, that's the best option, honestly. But I'm just saying, like, if somebody's at a concert and they drunk, they high, they fucked up, they on drugs, they on whatever, bro, they're not giving a fuck, bro. They're not giving a fuck. You know what I mean? Like I remember Riley Cooper, man. He had a country concert, bro. Talking about I'll fight every nigga in here, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like that, and he got to play football the next season. So and I thought that was wrong. Like, don't get me wrong. And that man had a country concert, bro. Like, what niggas are you fighting at the country concert, bro? Like, you know, I didn't, you know what I mean? So I'm figuring he's talking to some white people, but he
he been hanging around. So he grew up with the black people. So you know how we just like, what nigga? Da, da, da. I just think he was in that mode. You know what I mean? And sometimes people do that, bro. When you get hyped up, the word is getting so. The word is becoming mainstream, bro. It's just becoming. It went from derogatory towards black people, then it went to a term of endearment for black people, and now it's a mainstream thing, really, bro. Because it's just like niggas is naming their albums, nigga. Niggas is putting that shit on their clothing. You know what I mean? Niggas is just, bro. Niggas are saying that in the movies, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You'll see a white person saying in the movie, bro. You know, and it's just, you know what I mean? I'm not saying.
At what point, like with all the killings that's still going on, that's not being advertised and everything, like at what point do we stop accepting that, bro? Because it's like to a point to where it's like to a point to where it's acceptable if you're not using it in a racist term, but it's not acceptable if you're using it in a racist term. So how can you say
That's how I'm taking it case by case basis, bro. Cause you got to think, bro. Us as black people, bro, we do a lot of damn messed up stuff ourselves, but it's like we always be like, oh, that's just our people. That's just how we move. And it's like, nah. Sometimes, bro, a nigga that damn killed a little girl on the block and he get locked up. You shouldn't be screaming free that nigga, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
no, I'm not saying that like
But that's what I'm saying. But we do that, you know what I mean? And then like, you know what I mean? So it's like,
I don't hear nobody screaming for no
all right,
bro.
but niggas won't let a white boy slide with saying nigga, like, and that's what I'm saying.
Don't get it twisted.
A white person kill a cop in the hood, and we on his ass. But a black person kill another black person in the hood, we still sitting in the house, we still chilling like ain't nothing going on, bro. We got to sit up here and have the same energy across the board, bro. We not out here. I'm not out here to try to down.
That's what I was trying to get to. Like we gotta have that same energy across the board. Like now, what I was saying earlier about knocking somebody out about saying the word, like yes, I will do that shit. Yes, I will do it. All the way 100. I will knock you out, like for saying that to me. But it gotta be in a racist way, bro. Like I'm one of the ones who knows that you can overlook it if you want to, but you never know what mood somebody's in. So it's just best not to say it at all.
I mean, that's true too. But I'm just saying, I just think about us as black people. We the most like upfront people, bro, ever, bro. So we'll tell somebody about themselves real quick, like no matter what. Sometimes and it's like you got to understand, like it's about if that's the case, that should need to work both ways. We can't be telling somebody how to live their life and then not be living that same way. You know what I mean? And it's like there's a lot of hypocrites out here, and I'm just black white people. Period. There's a lot of hypocrites because they'll say want something and at the same time doing the complete opposite to you by but asking for better treatment. I'm like, bro, we just got to stop that, bro, because you know everybody talk about fair life and fairness and shit, but life ain't fair. But you want to try to make it as fair as possible, bro. So we just gotta.
Now, at one point in time, before it happened to me, like I was on board with people saying nigga long as it wasn't in a racist term. But when I was at Red Lobster, working at Red Lobster when I used to work there, white girl called me a nigga about 3 times. First time I let it go. Then about 4 more times went around. She called me nigga, 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 nigga. And all the black girls was in there laughing and not taking it serious until I was ready to beat her motherfucking ass in that motherfucking restaurant, bro. So
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. Now but I'm saying that shit made you wanna, you know, put your hands on a woman and beat a girl's ass, bro. So I'm saying like you would have did that, bro. You would have felt justified in your actions, bro. Because at the end of the day, like you're telling me beating a woman is
no. I'm not saying beating a woman is okay, no. But when that white girl sat there, called me a nigga about 5 times, and the manager ain't do shit, and let her call it and didn't say anything until I reacted, Like the manager didn't say anything until I reacted. And them crackers that fired me from Red Lobster literally told me that me threatening to beat her ass was worse than her calling me a nigga. So from
I,
that moment
I'm
forward,
not
white
first, I
people,
feel that's the same. The threat, and the is in the airport or in any type of federal building. Those two things would have got you fired anyway. You know, they would have been both the same levels of
no,
punishment.
I can understand that, but you're not finna tell me that me threatening to beat her motherfucking ass for calling me a nigga was worse than her calling me a nigga, bruh.
I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying in a workplace standing, those are on the same level. Those on the same. And if a white person is the manager and shit like that, and they say that you know what I mean, they're not looking at what she's saying that, oh, it probably didn't mean it, or probably, you know, but you.
Oh, that's exactly how they put it, bro. Like, oh, you should have been a bigger person. Oh, you should have overlooked that. You shouldn't have let that get up under your skin. But this here is a white person calling a black person a nigga, bro, in front of a bunch of other black women that should have actually hopped on her ass.
Now let me ask you this. A white person grows up in a black neighborhood, and I'm talking about from baby to 18, bro, and they hanging out.
And prime example of that, I got cousins that's like that, bro. I got cousins that's like that. Like my uncle dated a white woman. Hold on, my uncle dated a white woman who already had 4 kids before he got with her. 4 white kids before he got with her. And her oldest son told my grandma that he did not want to live in a house full of niggas. And he slept in the tree, like literally the tree in the front yard. He slept in it. And my grandma broke him of that because she was like, if he don't want to come in the house and eat with us, then my food ain't leaving outside of my door. And she broke him from being racist, bro. So it's like it doesn't matter if you grew up in the hood, bro. Like you can't say that to me.
But that's my thing though, bro. A dude growing up in the hood that's saying it, bro. I don't think they're racist, bro. That's my thing. Like,
No, they're not racist, but what if that racism do come out of them? You see what I'm saying? Like my situation growing up, like these are some white people from the country, like Mississippi type shit. Like these type of racist white people. You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
So for them to like they grew up. Like, yeah, they had their ways, but they got their ass beat for that shit too growing up.
well, I mean, that's.
Like they got their and
I'm
that's
just,
how I was raised. But at one point in time, I will clarify that at one point in time, I was with, as long as you're not using it in a racist term, it's okay. But until it happened to me, bro, that's when that shit stopped being okay, bro. Like it was never okay to begin with, but until it happens to you, bro, and you actually see that shit face to face, bro, it hits you different. It makes you think different.
oh no, not trust me, bro. At my job, bro, I have some old white people that say nigga, bro. You know, and I mean it gets such. I definitely straighten them out, but I mean I can't physically hurt them, but I do.
No. I mean, like you get a warning. Like I said, I gave the little white girl a warning. Like the first time, like, yo, chill out with all that. You feel what I'm saying? But when you push the boundaries of something, then you should be prepared for that consequence. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. I agree with that, man. I mean, it's a controversial topic, man. It's just one of those things, bro. I think racism will decline over time. You know what I mean? It's a slow decline, but it is. I feel like we have more people that's fighting for us and shit like that, and I do respect, you know what I mean, the other races and cultures that are, you know what I mean, supportive of the black culture and want, equality across every race, every country, and stuff like that. I'm all about that. But
Oh, most definitely.
you know what I mean, we just got to keep that momentum going, and we just got to drown out you know, these old white people that and their ways, and just let them die out, and then
Change.
we can start rebuilding on this journey together, man.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. But yeah, just to share my experience on that, man. Like you said, bro. Like the last bit of racism is with our generation, bro. Like that's the last bit of racism that we have is with our racism. I mean, is with our generation and the rich people that just grow up privileged and still have older people teaching them that racism is right. You see what I'm saying? So it's like once those two generations die out, then we could definitely get over racism, but we could never get over racism if it's being keep thrown up in our face, bro. And the government's not doing anything about it. We can't get over racism like that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, man. I'll go ahead, man. Wrap this thing up, man.
Oh yeah, let's go ahead and wrap it up.
Yeah, but I appreciate y'all tuning in. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all stay tuned for more. Like I said, we're gonna keep y'all updated on these playoff brackets and see, you know what I mean? I think everybody bracket a little messed up now, but it's all the playing. But I mean, we ain't worried about that, man. Because what matters is who's in the championship, you know. So we're gonna see what happens. Huh?
I was saying, oh yeah, that championship is gonna be a fool. If the Suns play anybody other than Golden State in them Western Conference Finals, they're going to the finals. Um, if Miami get the Bucks or the Nets in the Eastern Conference Finals, they can hang it up. They can hang it up. I'm sorry. They're not beating either one of those teams. But KD gotta be 100%, man. He can't be having no more sorry ass games. But yeah, I'm about to check some of these games out in a little bit, man. Follow me, Fredo the God, on Facebook. Follow me, Fredo the God, on Instagram. Start following Fredo the God on YouTube. I'm about to start Wild Talk with Fredo. Like, yo, like just stay tuned for a lot of things that we got coming up, man.
Oh yeah, man. You know, follow me, man. IG Extra Profit. Follow the group Wild Web Podcast on IG as well. Follow that YouTube Extra Profit. You know what I mean? You got some more content coming out, and yeah, man, just follow the page on Facebook, of course, man. Like and share, man. I see the community growing, and I appreciate everybody that is joining in and appreciative. We want to make this more interactive with y'all, man. So, you know what I mean? If there's any topics that y'all notice out there that y'all like to talk about, feel free to, you know, post some in the group or DM, you know, one of us if it's something that y'all want to do anonymous, or, you know what I mean? Because we can talk about it. I'm down for having guests on the show, man. If y'all down to come on the show, because you know some of y'all think y'all know shit, but y'all be talking shit in the back. But I'll be like, come on the show and talk about it, man. Don't nobody want to come, so it's like we ain't gonna fight nobody. So it was, you know, we open to that too, man. So just check us out. It's just there's a lot of stuff coming from Wild Rap, man. So
Oh yeah, most definitely. Oh yeah, big productions coming y'all way, man. I gotta get with Queeky G. I gotta get with Queeky G, man, so we can get them start getting some layouts right for the production studio that we gonna start as well, man. Like, yeah, we on some things, bro. Like I say, we had to step back from the battle rap scene, actually establish ourselves, and now that we ready to be established, like we ain't doing nothing but taking off from here. So y'all just stay tuned. Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Wild Rap Podcast. Follow us on Instagram, Wild Rap Podcast, man. And if you're a local artist, and if you are a local artist, tap in with us, bro. Like, I know we've been busy with battle rap. I know we done promised interviews to a lot of artists, man, but now that we're freed up, man, we are gonna reach out to some of y'all, man, and just start tapping in. You feel me? Doing like start really tapping in to do interviews and stuff, man. So y'all stay tuned with us and just follow the Wild Rap movement, man.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Most definitely, bro. And we out, man. We'll holler at y'all, man. Till next time, man. Check us out.
This has been a Wild Rap Productions, and we are out.